Oh, yeah. Good, good. And it's going fast. Boober. Boober. Unbelievable. How's it going? Yeah, no, fair. How's it rocking and rolling? All right. Posted to X. Twitch pulled up and started. All right. Let's go ahead and start loading up the game. Oh. Yeah, how's it going? Relaxed sit. I like it. I like it. Excellent. All right. I see, I see. Well, glad you got your, quote, new truck back. Very happy to hear that. Here, send me a message. Why? Interesting. All right. Oh man, we got into pretty hefty island. Okay. Check our ledger. Oh god. It'd be like that. It'd be like that though. Got social obligations. Oh. Want to hang out? Is that what's going on? Hmm. All right. I feel like doing Omen of Soul or Order of Souls, right? I feel like fighting stuff. Let's go fight stuff. Oh wait, that's right. I gotta find them. Oh yeah, that's right. I was fighting Megalodon, so I already have the wrong stuff equipped. Fun though. Represent them. Yeet. Gotta get me supply crate. Ma'am? Hello? Low star. Alright. Box. Some kind. Free wood crate. Alright. I'm here for it. You moderate on the Saturday speakeasy. What all do you have to do as a moderator for him? Wouldn't this thing? No, it's empty. It's just loot. Splootion time. Alright. Our own personal captain. Or co-captain, I guess. Is that one doing it for you? Mm-mm-mm. Oh man. Little woozy. Oh, what a precious baby. Oh, you like that one, don't you? Oh, God. Oh, you're such a cutie. Very welcome. Stay right there. That wood. Wow. You're right there, Roost. Let's see, where's... That's the main opening. We'll go off to the right-hand side. of damage to do. Oh, man. Meow. Oh, God. Yep, sorry, cat butt on stream. Meow. Guess I should probably go on ahead and at least make sure this is done. Like that was faster than normal. Weird. Ban hammer spammers. A-holes fine. Right, yeah, we can't be too crazy on them. I understand. I'm hanging out. Is it super this little RPG show? Show's a big professional podcast, but Saturday is the day we drink, smoke, and make merry. I understand. Let's see. Unfortunately, I might be a little busy in doing this and some other things I've got going on in the background. But I certainly appreciate the invite, and if I have the time, I might make my way over there as well. You are certainly welcome to hang out here in the meantime. Not be turned away. Alright. Always got to keep an eye out for sudden onset piracy. Are they going to spawn or not? Are they? Oh, I found the key. Cool. Damn it. Die. No immediately obvious and imminent signs of death, so that's good. So now we just collect all these goofy little resources while the phantoms decide if they want to engage me or not, because they will lose that fight every time. Like this guy. Wow, 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 wow. Well, I certainly appreciate the invite. Thank you very much. Let's see. EDT. Do you happen to know the conversion to EDT? If not, that's fine. Of course, I can figure it out. I wonder what's in here. Oh, wait a minute. Am I a fool? An idiot, maybe? Might be a doofus. A dingus. Could have sworn I saw the flash of a key. Not. Perhaps I am but an idiot. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it might have been... I guess these do flash at some point. Damn. Bastard. Bum, 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 bum. Every single. Get a little bit more volume. Make sure the things I'm doing are coming through. Maths! Fair enough. Ah. 5 or 6 p.m. I'm not in Florida like the almighty Orange Savior, but I am in the same time zone. So, yeah, if it is... The time zone for the Harms, what do you want to call her? The Crow Warlock, right? Whatever fun name we want to give her this week. If the time, same time zone is the short and sweet of it. So yeah, I appreciate it. Could be fun. Yep. I will keep that in mind. Hope. Oh. Die. I said die. Not make my life difficult. Cat wants attention, but I'm currently very far away. Hate that for her. Now that being said, if you do happen to see her in there and you happen to chat with her, make sure you ask her her opinion on lobster tails. This is a very important question. You can tell her that I sent you and told you to ask. In fact, that probably makes it better. She might not pick it up at first. Wow. Wait. Ding ding ding. Make sure I'm not getting assaulted. Wow, lined up right for me, aren't you? Wow, 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 wow. Ow. Keys up here. Finish my storage crate looting. How's the eastern side of the old continental U.S. Drive from NM. I can't remember which one NM is. I should know because I am, you know, American, but NM. I don't remember NM. If it's supposed to be MN and it's Maine, correct. Yep. She has some cooling to do. Oh, nerd cognito. Okay. Um. Oh, I see. Net. Yeah. Netted cognito. Yeah. No. New Mexico. Why do I forget it was New Mexico? Maybe it's because I really wanted to think about the eastern seaboard, and New Mexico I'm pretty sure is way far to the west from me, so that might make some sense. But let me tell you, the eastern continental United States has been kind of struggling with weather lately. It's been pretty rough. Last night was pretty bad for people. Like just absolutely atrocious. So some people have been having a real bad time. Fortunately, it wasn't too bad for me and a couple other people, but I think people surrounding me had a real spooky last night. So, you know, could be going better, but certainly could be going worse. As far as Florida in particular goes, I'm thinking it's going okay for them. So, should be alright on that front. But yeah, no, it has been a something. That much is true. No, NM should be New Mexico. Or, well, it depends on the state. If the state in question is New Mexico, then yes, you are correct. NM should be New Mexico. My thought was it was Maine, and you meant to type MN. So, at that point, that's when it would be a discrepancy. But I'm thinking if you know the actual state, then it should be New Mexico. Oh, I think someone might have just sank or went out of range. Interesting. Out of here. Crap. See, unfortunately, I'm obliged to know these things because of my job outside of here. I might not need to know all of them, but I should at least have a vague idea of which states are which based on their abbreviation. So, you know, I could be doing a little bit better on that front. Tragic. Fortunately, that upstairs treasure is not that important. Main thing is what's downstairs. Wow. Alright, treasure chest. Skull, skull, skull. I guess in fairness, if I do find that key, I do get to get another treasure chest, which helps me out with these skulls. But it's not that big of a deal. So I won't worry too much about it. I'll just grab the skulls. Or I'll at least be somewhat smart about it. So get the gold, skull, 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 treasure chest. I'll be a little bit of an intellectual. No, I didn't want to take... So I will say, I don't remember DARPA and HARP. I don't remember what that is. So I'm probably not one of those. I do not think a political party is controlling the weather one way or another. um, as far as destroyed the climate, I don't think that can even be attributed to a political group, really. What is it? It's something along the lines of, like, there's some kind of a math to it, and it's like, what is it? It's like 10% of I can't remember. It's like 10% of companies or something are responsible for, like, the vast majority of that pollution, but I think it also is taking place in other countries, right? I cannot for the life of me remember how that debate goes. I also don't particularly care. Because, you know, at this point I'm mostly just waiting to be swept away by a twister. If it doesn't happen, cool. If it does happen, shit. You know. You know how it goes. I got all my shit. Asking for a friend. I'm sure that friend is probably in the, I guess, to be fair, you know what? I don't know who the friend is. Perhaps it's yourself. Perhaps you're in here doing some kind of spying on me. Go south to Galleon's grave. Perhaps you're trying to find my inner machinations. Hmm? Is that what's going on here? I don't know. South by southwest. I think that, regardless of how it got this way, I think the people who... What is it? The people who want to do something about it are not the people who are equipped to handle it. They're not smart enough to do anything about it. And I feel like the people who are smart enough to do something about it probably don't care or don't have the resources. So... It has not flexed... I've not flexed my brain cells on that particular topic very much. Figure I'll wait. If I get blown away, then I get blown away. Damn. Damn, bro. Store away all this shit. Ooh, excuse me. Now that being said, I cannot necessarily claim I'm a normal human being, right? I think Harms would agree. She thought I was a normal human being, and then I decided to talk about what I would do with various foods. And so I believe that I have shown her that I am in fact not a regular human, but a freak. A freak, a wretch, a monster. Oh my god, cat, please no. Not like that. Alright. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. That's not good. Let's not do that. Go ahead and hit that anchor. Not think I would get that close that fast. Well, let's raise this up first. Go. We got them in-person meows. And it wasn't clickbait, fair. That broke down the science behind the long-term climate cycle and pole shifts, etc. They're now being touted as new discoveries. Odd how quickly people can forget what we've already supposedly learned. Yeah. Yep, that's also part of why I just don't pay attention anymore. I'm just gonna choose to forget and not let it take up my brain cells, because I just don't even... Yeah, exactly. Meow. Yep. Yep, meow. I have decided that... What is it? I'm not an activist, and I don't want to be an activist. Nor do I particularly care to be informed. So I will simply be an idiot who plays silly games on the internet. That is how I will be. But I have, the thought has crossed my mind that people really love forgetting a lot of stuff in a very short amount of time. I have indeed made that connection. I guess that is their right to do so. They're not legally obliged to remember anything. They're really not even morally obliged to remember anything until that information is called upon. Oh crap. Turn around. Meow. We're getting meows from all sides. Oof. I know. I'm sorry, Roast. I know it's spooky. Alright, can I reach this stuff from here? Not really. Can reach it, but it's not very efficient. I think some of this stuff might be hidden by the cannon. Wood crate, not full. I'll keep it then. I don't need it. No. That's just more... It's more stuff I could accidentally click on that I don't feel like accidentally clicking on. It kind of is a sham. At least that is my personal opinion on the subject, is I believe that modern activism is in fact a sham. And I think that it's living brain rot, might be the best way to put it, right? There's your typical, like, TikTok brain rot, where we come up with some new stupid thing that people over the age of 14 don't understand, but I feel like, current stage American activism is just not particularly helpful for anybody. So, it just seems kind of like a waste. And a waste it shall continue to be until... whatever. Until some massive, like, world-shattering event. World-shattering. Country-shattering. Which is TBD. We'll figure it out when we get there. Let's see, I have everything. Way. Crappy food. Get some good food. So there is some new stuff going on in Sea of Thieves. For one thing, I mean, the same basic game is there, of course, right? You still have your basic tall tales. You still have to go doing the voyages and stuff. But there is now Hunter's Call got their own thing finally. There are new tall tales. So, you know, the game has expanded, right? It's not just do voyages, be pretty. Right now, it's not available, but, or I guess it might still be available. There is a matchmaking, as opposed to, what was it? There was like that bilge rat arena thing or something or other. I didn't get to do a whole lot of that, but this this little hourglass thing lets you engage in matchmaking PvP, so that's pretty cool. Anything else special? The basic premise remains largely the same. There is now this boat right here I've got is a captain ship, right? I paid some amount of in-game gold to have it always come equipped with the same cosmetics and stuff. And while that part itself isn't a big deal, you can now make guilds of captained vessels, and you can advance that guild until eventually you can, instead of like being an emissary for one of these companies, you can become your own company and emissary for yourself. So there's like another long-term like game plan. And it's not just for yourself, you're emissarying for your guild. I haven't done a whole lot with it because I usually play by myself, but it is another like long-term thing to work towards and look at. So same basic concept, but kind of grown outward from there. It's not necessarily just shinies. Let's see. Oh, Order of Shoals. Let's see. Let's see how many cannonballs I have before I hit. Let's see. Might not be enough to pull a ghost ship then. Oh. At least not an ashen one. Wow. Captains, bounty for Lord, and then ashen. Let's see. I actually think I'm going to do more C4. Just because all of that wood and those cannonballs and all of that is pretty important. So, I'm going to go get extra loaded. That is actually pretty interesting, that you got to do that at all. I have not actually been sailing. I have been on a fishing vessel and went out to, like, open ocean to go fishing once, and that was interesting. It's unfortunate because, like, it's kind of interesting. I've never been a big fisher in real life, but I love fishing minigames. And I do like the sailing aspects of Sea of Thieves and games like Wind Waker and all that. So, if I do happen to find myself on the coast at some point, I might end up seeing about going sailing. Which could be a little good. Gonna chill. Yes, no, maybe so. Even when you bite the shit out of me, you're cute. Look at you abusing me on camera. Lordy, lordy. Yeah, no. It is definitely. I do greatly enjoy the sort of like the fantasy pirate stuff, right? Getting to sail from island to island and just collect treasure and shit. It's very enjoyable. Obviously, in the real world, being a pirate is not nearly as fun. By many arguments, it kind of sucks. But, you know, how it goes. How dare they? anchor just so it's stopped properly. Let's make sure this is positioned appropriately now that my cat has decided to mess around with it. Okay, alright, cool. This one has a lot of those, or has some of those meat barrels, I guess is what you could call them. No signs of immediate death. Good, always good. Let me scooch up. I'm kind of falling away. Oh. Look at that baby. Maximum baby. Alright. Searched all those. Gotta make sure. Get wrecked, scrub. Right. Gonna come out there? There you are. Yeet! Wrecked. Know where you are, bro. Wrecked. It is kind of the good news about this game is that I have actually been assaulted by several players now, and I'm actually pretty good at knifing them. Wow, pretty exciting. Unfortunately, it's so big of a message that it has disappeared. So I will have to find out what it says once I am not under phantom attack. But I can see that it is exciting. Let's see, before I get in. Yeet! Bye, guys. Sploosh. Right, there's more of these raw meat barrels down here. Oh, we got a whole leggy. Won't be aware. Happy to oblige. Happy to hit you with the uncommon phrases. And lower this to get it ready. Getting blinded by the lights. Oh. Dorks. Raw chicken, raw something. Grab one pineapple just in case I get assaulted to death. Ah, found the key. Cool. Go ahead and eat chicken. On meat. I need you to finish so I can keep looting. Wow. Wow, I'm doing bad on that wave. There we go. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Let's see. Grab the treasure chest. Store the skull. Store the skull. Here. Not. Yeet! Put this off right here. Oops. Get devastated, Dorko. Set this down here. We'll come back to it shortly. Main thing is definitely the resources. Ooh. Fortunately, I can't even read that whole message while I'm like looting stuff because it is like off of my screen. And unfortunately, while there might not seem to be a whole lot happening right now, I do have to be aware at any given moment that I might have to just dip and be on the lookout for enemy boats trying to make my day terrible. Very active and very swift. Even if it means it looks like I'm not doing much. Okay. The weird noises of just the motion of the ocean. Right? Yeet! Set this right here for now. Go. Alright. E fortress. Start grabbing my stuff. Skull, skull, skull. See that pile of skulls? Wait, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, we're past the first 10 minutes. Say shit. Oops. Else. Nope. Alright. Make our way over to Plunder Outpost. East by northeast. Come sail away, lads. Oh yeah. Still like super tired from my nonsense. Oh yeah, the big food storage. So many food. So tasty. Sweet. Alright. Some quick repairs, and then we'll see if we can read that message. No immediate signs of death. Take a look. Alright. Done, yep. Open ocean makes me love to fish, but don't like seafood for the most part. Tragic. I love seafood. Definitely sail at some point if you get a chance. Not like boating, especially if you're on a smaller, but not too small. Well, it's a lot of constant running around, re-rigging, ducking, etc. There's a little wind. You're basically standing bench seat backs. Bench seat backs. The boat is so far sideways, moving relatively slow. Seems like flying through the water. That does sound very exciting. I will agree. It just sounds so impressive, especially to think about how, like, at one point that was the way to travel, right? Like, prior to trains and cars and other, like, massive modes of transportation, that was, like, the most efficient way to get from place to place. It kind of still is the only way to get from some places to others. So it just really is very fascinating. It would indeed be very interesting to experience at least once. Turn all this stuff in, and then we're going to start fighting some ghost ships. Got plenty of got like yeah, we've got like over 300 cannonballs, so we should be okay. Oh, yeah, and almost 200 wood. Plenty of cooked food. Yeah, we're fine. We will be okay, I'm sure of it. Having that many resources also means we can be a little bit more defensive, which I think is actually correct here. Because if I'm going to be by myself, the problem is I cannot be spending a lot of time repairing and dealing with problems on board. So I would rather spend more time actively sailing in and out of the danger zone. Especially after the past couple times I've played the game, and it's just been a struggle. It's been a slog to make it through like a Megalodon fights or something where I've been repairing the boat for like 30 minutes. And that just does not sound like a good doesn't sound like a good viewer experience, doesn't sound like a good gameplay experience. TBHB fair. Everything? Really? Huh, I guess it got so fast that, yeah, it kind of is. Cool. Ah. Knew there was something else. I actually think because of that, I've put in some emissary value for the Order of Souls. Actual thing I'm going to do, now that I've kind of decided what we're going to actually engage in, is start by back here. Check my log. About these guys. What about their? Oh my, they get a blunderbuss. Oh gee. Well, we got to get the blunderbuss. I have to get at least 386. 37. Fortunately, that one probably won't be happening. But we can probably hit final ledger position. Days, yeah, I'm not hitting I'm not hitting 37 million 15 days. Not happening. Unfortunately, that's okay. Alright, so let's go to land. Turn off our orders. Bit of payout for it. Go to the merchants and turn them on. Start going a little bit crazy. Oh. Little bitty baby. Alright, let's see. Voyages, merchants, raid. Let's go on ahead and do Burning Armada, presumably. That or Skeleton Fleet. Burning Armada. Skeleton Fleet is like a hit or miss on whether or not it's actually like fun. Skeleton Fleet is really fun if you can blow up the sloops in the like first 10 minutes. Because sometimes they spawn and you blow them out of the water because they can't repair fast enough. And then you get straight to the galleon, which takes forever. But if you get kind of messed up, or if the special cannonball that the fleet has is too disruptive, life sucks. Alright. We'll mess them up. Burning Blade. Burning Tree Emissary. Please don't sue. Here. Good on this side. Does everything look great? Right. Oh god, there would be a rock, wouldn't there? Alright, let's rock and roll, Squidward. Let's rock and roast. Actually got fairly close for being long shots. Let's see if we can take them down one by one. Kind of pick a target and roll with it. Probably the best thing to do here. Coming. Woof. Right, round 2. So I'll take on a little bit of water. Oh crap, wrong button. That's unfortunate. That was pretty tragic, actually. Right, repairs. Awesome. Load. That one. Sweet. Repair check. Coming. My rowboat is fully repaired because I do not want to lose it at any point. Fine. Oh god. Repairs, repairs. Okay, minimal damage from the looks of it. That's good. Let's see. Go ahead and start unloading this. No, no, no. Fortress, go away. We don't need you in your life. Ouch. That was inconvenient. Inconvenient and unlucky. Coming. Or oh my god. Awesome, we got its caboose. That up here. Alright, stage 2. So without going too much into detail, so my day job is I audit logs for drivers. Like truck drivers. I pretty much tell them when they've been driving too much and to stop. As well as to make sure that when they are logging things, that they are logging them correctly. It's, it pays the bills. It seems to be pretty, secure, because apparently no one likes doing it. And I'm, like, alright with doing it, so... works for me. How about you? What do you do? Yep, direct damage. Good. Big repairs, big repairs. Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. Okay. I correct over because we need to engage that one, unfortunately. Okay. Ready? Ready to get your timbers shivered? Yar! Or something. Good, and there was no retaliation either. Damage inspection. Oh, you know what? I see supplies. Let's go on ahead and grab that real quick, because he's not going anywhere, and he's not firing. Good. Alright, goods retrieved. I'm gonna find his goofy ass. Or he finds me. Cool. Oh, right, there's two of them. There's two of them. Ah! Oh, wait, there's like three of them. Never mind. Alright, well, this might be a little spooky, but let's go. Let's crock and troll. Alright, this is one I haven't damaged because it's still got its brew with it. Here we go. Pretty bad for me overall. That was a losing interaction. Let that one do a long turn while we repair holes. I do indeed audit via computoire. Union sheet metal worker, which is all things sheets of metal, but I've been super marked. Wait, gotten. Trying not to die while hanging off the side of a high rise. Yeah, fair. Well, that certainly sounds like an exciting profession. It is probably not one that I particularly would care to be in, because unfortunately I am very safe and secure and grounded, and I'm not very good with sharp sheets of metal and hanging off of places that I shouldn't be hanging off of. Though I suppose someone has to do it. Oh, that one's not good. Okay. Pretty light. It's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Crap, I forgot to reload. Brutal, that's brutal, that's brutal. Okay. Repairs, get out of the way. Eat some meat. And fast turn. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Bad position. Fire away. Alright, we got one. Oh, he dropped stuff. I do presumably want to collect my loot while it's floating and not before it disappears beneath the waves. Here we go. This is rough. Oh yeah, another big one. We got ourselves a big one, boys! That once again shall be read. Perhaps once I do an inspection and decide that nothing is wrong with the boat. For right now, I've got damage to deal. Animals. And begin. Pretty good positioning. Approximately. Kind of a bad approach, but I can get them from behind. Not too worried about them dropping bombs. Way more worried about them launching shit at me. Right. The loot to the side. Okay. Oh, that's another boat. Alright, well, so much for looking to the side. I have to be active and fully aware of everything that is happening at all times, because I do not feel like dealing with that. Bum, 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 bum. Definitely hanging out way too close. And it's naked ship. As long as he doesn't approach me, I won't approach him. No, I kind of wish I was at a different angle right now. Really? Ah, bro. You think I don't see your ass? What? Hang on. Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Now we play the fun part. If he's gonna fuck around and find out, then we'll let these skeletons, these ghost ships deal with him. Woof. Yeah, no, we're gonna assess those damages. That was insane. Ouch. Alright. It's evasive maneuvers. Let's get out of here. Further damage. Unseen. Okay. Turn back in and re-engage. is or what he's doing. Hope for his sake it doesn't involve me. Oh, I'm inside of a ghost ship. Oops. What damage is this? Wow. Meow. Kinda looks like he figured it out and left. Might just be on the other side. Drop. It's fine. Ooh. Close. Water? Water. Where's it coming from? There. Crap. Didn't finish that one off. God, I hate this angle. That sucks. Bad place. Get up there. Redirect. Get out of here. It's the rocking, just rocking. Okay. Okay. Stabilizing, thank God. I think... Yeah, it looks like the dude's fucked off. want to make sure I'm in a position where I'm not about to hit land. Go this way. There's fewer boats. There he is. Wait, no, what is that? Skeleton galleon. Great. Alright. Sorry, baby. Gotta... down here. Okay. Alright, just gotta stay focused. Didn't even see that. We're getting very lucky. Crap. That guy. Sweet. I haven't gotten supplies for a while. Fortunately, I've gotten several since then. Here we go. This is gonna suck. Damage somewhere. I don't know where, but I took it. I hate this hole so much. Right, they're teleporting away. Something tells me it's time for the big gun. Here we go. Right. Bam, 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 wam, 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 wam. player. Skeleton. So I was actually going to multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube, but I don't think my internet is strong enough for multi-streaming. It was very inconsistent. Could also just be that it was Tuesday, and that might be its own problem. But either way, so I've, for the time being, ceased the YouTube streaming, and I'm just going to re-upload. As far as why not Rumble, I just happen to know Twitch, or I know of Twitch better than I know of Rumble. Right, I know Rumble exists, but I've not really done a whole lot with it. I could probably be tempted to do so. The problem is that if I'm struggling to multi-stream in the first place, it just seems weird to do one on a site that doesn't have a bigger name than, like, Twitch. Although it's not like I'm doing a whole lot right now anyway. There we go. Big turn. Big turn. So I could do Rumble, but I just haven't really put a whole lot of thought into it. I've definitely not put a whole lot of thought into, like, how to best go about streaming, because I'm doing this entirely for fun. I'm not... It would be nice to think that at some point I could make money doing something like this, but that is in no way part of the, I guess, agenda, right? I'm not thinking about it from that angle at all. So it's just kind of, Twitch is popular, YouTube is popular, I would rather have YouTube for videos. That ended up being its own ordeal. Oh god, here we go. Okay. Relatively low damage. Oh. We got Skilly Ship. Fair damage. Oh, if the sloop's gonna do this, then we might as well fight the sloop. And I think it's dead. Oh, it's saying so fast, I don't even actually know where it is. Is that it? No? Yes? No? Rock. It'll reveal itself. Well, I appreciate it. There is a non-zero chance that I could do Rumble or Kick or anything of that nature. I'm not necessarily against it. Oh yeah, ad reads. Yeah, fair. I'm not against it, right? It just kind of happened to be I knew of Twitch a little bit more than the other ones, so I just picked some and went with it. I do know that I want to. I am happy with the YouTube stuff that I've been doing, because that was definitely the preferred thing, is always making sure I have access to the VOD. So that's its own deal. Oh. But I'm just going to go ahead and get this off of my ship. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we have the grappling hook. back and get my goods. I'm gonna get free stuff. I'm gonna get free stuff. Yeah, Twitch, as far as I'm aware, is like, or was supposed to be like the primary, like, way to make money as a streamer, for the most part. I don't know what the cuts are. I don't think people are particularly happy with them. But it is possible. I'm just not thinking about it too much. Loot. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. Oh well, we're not here for that anyway. Nope, maybe that's it. Maybe this is the barrels and that is the thing. There it is, yeah. Went ahead and shore up. Oh no, this isn't it. This is something else. Flame. It's got stuff. We'll take it. Main thing is probably somewhere back there. Okay. Sail away. Yep, we need to move. Well, I have no idea what the actual process is or the limitations or anything like that. I don't know anything about the actual, like, how it works. I just know that it is, like, the main one. I know you get paid through, like, subscriptions and bits, which I guess are, like, tips. Anything like that. So, that much I do know is that's kind of, like, the transaction style. But I don't know anything. And a Megalodon! Holy shit. Okay. Well, we are here for a fight. Alright, let's get that loot. I'm not actively sinking. I am actively sinking. Why? Harder turn. Harder turn, less speed. Wood. Mouth's getting a little fucking dry. Ah, I see, I understand. It kind of like whenever you have a YouTube video on and you try to mess with it and it shuts off. I got you. Get closer to the stuff, quick. Loot acquired. Fucking. I'm just like mysteriously leaking water, and I don't even know where the hole is. I can hear it. Oh, well, there it is. Alright. Now we're no longer actively dying. Let's go on ahead and turn it up. And there's the Megalodon, too. Right. Oh, shit. Evasive maneuvers. Let's get out of here. Come on, it's so dark. Oh. Go. Slightly less dead. Okay. Sounds like I might be sinking. Just paranoid. Just paranoid. Simple as. Alright. There's a lot of nothing in these. Just cannonballs and wood, which I guess is a good thing, but not much else. Somewhere around here there's a Megalodon. Speed up. We need to catch up to these guys. Accidentally get myself in the range of bombing. Like that ought to be. Okay. Okay. Good position, good position. Fire. Bombs. A-okay. Alright. That's everything. Okay. Kind of outspeeding me right now, so I need to wait for him to turn. Which kind of is cheeks. Kind of moving at a weird angle. I don't know if the staff is able to damage them or not. Oof. It's not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. It's fine to be on fire. Fire's not bad. Oh, that is a supply crate. Let's get that. Just about done. I think it's just the burning blade left. Random loot, very nice, very nice. Alright, let's speed up. Catch up to him. Ah, we're not quite done.